Putting your presence to practice.
Well, welcome back again. I'm speaking again with Robert Graff of GraffStandard.com. We are doing a four-part series on developing a complete courtroom command, being totally in charge of what you're doing. Rob, what are we going to hit in this particular episode?
It's really about looking at how you've practiced outside of the courtroom and how to be better. So now let's put your new skills to use in a comfortable setting.
All right, and let's give people a quick rundown of what we're going to hit specifically. What are the main points here?
It's first about starting small. It's about being positive, and I'll say that 3 times: positive, positive, positive. And it's about.
Are you positive?
I'm sure. And it's even about how you speak with other attorneys outside of the case.
Excellent. All right. Well, let's give people that rundown, and we'll take them one at a time here. So, start small. Sounds like good advice, but let's be specific. You're talking about now moving from the practice. You've lowered the stakes. You've been developing your skills outside the courtroom. Maybe now you're going to put that presence into practice. How should people start small, and why should they start small?
Well, let's start with why they should start small. We talked about this last week. It's about not diving into the pool head first in the deep end when you just learned how to swim 3 days ago.
Or maybe you haven't learned how to swim. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. Or even use a better example. If the pool's cold, you don't want to just jump in. You want to gradually walk your way in. So it's about taking the smaller cases. It's about doing the unemployment, the small claims, the traffic ticket cases that will get you acclimated to a courtroom-like setting, so that you know what you're doing, and you can take that new presence that you have and use it in a lower stakes type of case. No one's going to jail forever for being found guilty of a traffic ticket.
Right. But the skills are the same, right? Honestly, exactly. I mean, the courtroom environment is the same, so you can practice that presence, your demeanor, these different sort of emotional skills that you're kind of bringing to the table, as well as your actual legal skills. But you can do it in a smaller arena, essentially, and where less is at stake, right?
A lower risk setting, yes, exactly.
Right. So by removing those actual stakes, you're also emotionally removing your personal stakes of getting jammed up, feeling that apprehension or anxiety. So absolutely, start small. All right. Well, let's move on then to your repetitive speech here. Positive, positive, positive. What are we talking about?
It's about remaining positive. Things aren't always going to go as planned. Things are never going to go as planned. So just staying on the track that you know that you are growing, that you are learning, that you are going to be better for what you have learned and how this process is going forward. Remain positive, knowing that it will get better, knowing that you can get better, knowing that the bigger cases will come along and you'll feel more confident and that you'll have less apprehension and you'll have a better command of the courtroom every single time. Keeping that optimism going forward will serve you so well. So it's really about keeping a positive attitude and knowing that things will be better every time you go forward.
Yep, I'll botch the quote again, and I'll say you can either win or learn. It's not win-lose, it's win or learn. I mean, you're not going to win every case, right? I mean, that's often about the case, but it could also be about your skills. All of that is part of the learning curve of life, right? I mean, you're trying to get better and better and better. So, make it positive by doing a post-case analysis of how you performed, right?
Right. And this isn't even about the case. It never really is. In this segment, that courtroom command is not about the case. It's about you.